So, hi. Oh, my neck is killing me today. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Life is just really interesting. God, I feel like I'm suffocating in here. So today I want to do a decade recap because it was the end of the decade. I would have recorded this earlier. I don't know why I didn't record it earlier. Probably because like I'm like low-key crackhead. I was in just such distress that my best friend left me for 3 weeks and then I went on vacation and then yeah. But I'm here, I'm back, I'm real, I'm in a parking lot. My car is a mess, like, my car resembles me. I was actually gonna record this video in the airport though because airports are seen as some like magical, mystical place or some dumb shit like that. People are always like so like, oh my god, airports, and I don't know, maybe it's because I go to airports so frequently because I'm not like, oh my god, live abroad. But I do fly more often than most people I know, so like yeah, they're not really that magical to me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so I feel loved and wanted. Subscribe to my Patreon so I can get that coin sis, and also thumbs up because that helps with people discovering this. Yeah, let's get started. So 2010, I would have been, I think that was the start of my junior year. I would have been 15. God, I'm so old now. I was a very, very angsty teen in high school. I really don't remember much from high school because, believe it or not, I had an eating disorder. It was mostly like, I wouldn't say it's bulimia because most of the time I would like chew and spit. Sometimes I throw up. Yeah. And plus I wasn't sleeping because I had a crush on this dumbass bitch that lives in California, but I was living in Iowa, so like the time zone difference, so he would go to bed at 10 p.m. and actually get a sufficient amount of sleep, but here's little me, I'd be going to bed past midnight. Can't believe I lost sleep over a guy before. Who am I? And that was the year I was shipped off to an alternative high school because I was being too much of a rebellious teenager because I'd constantly be skipping class to go read books. I was never really into like drugs or sex or anything like that in high school. I would skip class to read books. I really like those one click books, you know, about the one girl, I think her name was Macy, and like her parents had like a Range Rover and they would like have like the maid butler person like drive her to school in the Range Rover, you know, that those books. Yeah, I like those kind of books, and I also like nonfiction books, but yeah. 2010 was also the year I stopped wearing makeup as often. It's not like super time consuming to put on, but it's like really time consuming to take off, and I decided that I'm hot without makeup and I just want to wear it for those times when I just want people to like visually see that I'm a crackhead. 2011 was a lot like 2010 until I got my first job. Getting my first job was literally one of the best and worst things I've ever done in my life. Like, it led me places. I literally got booted out from where I was living with my parents because I guess their logic is because I have a job, I can magically afford rent, even though, you know, labor laws, rental laws, sis was working 15 hours a week at minimum wage. She can't afford rent, let alone I could barely even afford my car at that rate. So that unfortunately led me to delve into the dark realm of survival sex to keep a roof over my head. Oh yeah, and as I said before, that was the year I got a car. I love cars. – 2012 was the year I actually graduated high school. Then I broke up with, I wouldn't even call him my boyfriend. It was just the person I had to have survival sex with in order to like keep a roof over my head. But he wanted to get married and I didn't. So we broke up because he was addicted to porn. Anyway, so I met somebody new. That's when I also got my cat, Banjo. I still have Banjo, just not in my car with me. Banjo's okay, don't worry about him. I do miss Banjo a lot though. Like, I cannot wait to have my own place again. Gonna cuddle with that boy all night. – 2013 was actually when I gave up working due to my health issues. I have a bunch of health issues, in case you didn't know. Yeah, it sucks. I did start going to college and I did like overload myself with college, but it was all online, so it was like pretty flexible, so it wasn't like too terrible. 2014. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was the year I decided to get a boob job. Like, you can like kind of see my scars. Can you see that I have a scar under my titty? It's just crazy to me that I got a boob job when I was 19. Who is this? Who is this bitch? It's just crazy how long ago that happened, and I don't even have them anymore. Like, as you can tell by the fact that it's like awkward when guys touch my titties, because like not only is there nothing there, but I can't feel anything because like shit went numb after I got my boob job, because like it stretched the nerves out. I had platinum hair, pretty cool. $2015 though. Oh, that was a year. That was a year. At the very end of the year, I left in a rental car and I moved to California. Some crackhead shit right there. I don't even know why I moved. I don't remember what house it is that represents like your living situations and stuff, you know, like in astrology. I'm into astrology in case you didn't know. But my one that represents like where you, like your living situation is in Sagittarius, and Sagittariuses are like low-key crackheads. So I guess I just have to like crackhead dramatically like change my life in order to feel satisfied. Oh my god, 2016, literally, screw 2016. That was a year. It was a year, let me tell ya. It was a year. I don't even know what to say. Fuck that one guy I was dating. He sucked. He cheated on me so many times. Like, he's a fat piece of shit. You got like big old saggy titties. How you getting big? Then I had a roommate that like got mad at me because I wouldn't have sex with him, so he cut me off from the internet, and then I got fired from my internship. So then I had to start working again, which was like kind of crappy, but it's a good thing I started working there, because if I didn't start working there, then I'd be unemployed right now, because I just got hired back when I moved back here. Yeah. Oof. $2017. Oh, that boy. Another like, what the fuck? Year. The highlights of 2017. That was the last time I got a tattoo. Sis need to get a new tattoo. That's when I broke up with that horrible boyfriend. That was really dramatic. My first wildfire. That was dramatic. I met this guy. I thought I was in love with him, but no, he's like a terrible person. He's like still on my case. He's like, send me nudes. And it's like, I like this other guy, and like I want to see where things go, and he's all like, you should still send me nudes. But I really like this guy. But that was when I like did the high key crack thing of dramatically just like moving back to Iowa. I thought 2017 was hard. Welcome to 2018. Sis. 2018 was really great at first. Oh my god, I finally had my own apartment. That was awesome. Oh my god. I love living by myself. I can sing loud, I can be naked anytime I want, I can do whatever I want, I can decorate it however I want. Like, I just love being alone. That's like why I don't think I'm ever gonna get married, just because like I don't want to share a room, because I just want to like decide the interior decorating myself. I'm not gonna pay money if I can't even like decorate the way I want to. But I actually felt like I was overcoming like my depression thing that year, probably because I was alone, and it was great. I finally was like, oh my god, I realized what I want in a living situation, which is no mice. That's why I left that apartment. The freaking landlord didn't care that there were some mice overrunning the whole complex. And then when I tried standing up to her, I just was like, fine, I quit. And then my neighbor actually started harassing me, and his girlfriend thought that I wanted him. And it's like, no dude, your man wants me. He's ugly and broke. I don't want him. I need me a man that like has some coin, you know what I mean, sis? I also had a job. It was alright, kind of boring, but I had regular hours. But then my upper management started sexually harassing me. Oh my god. So then I had to get a new job. Got a new apartment. Now I'm just flipping my pages. I made some notes because, you know me, I'm just, yeah. Okay. But my new roommate was trying to force me to marry him and get me fired from my job so that I have to financially depend on him. So I had to quit my job and move. And luckily for me, I was able to move what I thought was seamlessly. At least my new roommate was chill. And I was able to get a job like right as I needed it at another health food store. I really like working at health food stores, maybe it's because I'm like high-key a hippie. But I really like that job. It was my first full-time job. I tried my best to keep up with it, but you know me, I have all my health issues. That's why we come crashing into 2019. Literally, like, the last few years have been like really like, oh my god, it's like a movie almost. Okay, the highlights of 2019. So I found out my rapist, obsessive, whatever, old roommate didn't break the lease properly like he had promised to, because he was like, oh, if you don't turn me in for assaulting you, I will break the lease properly and pay everything, blah blah blah. Yeah, I found out he lied to me about that, and me trying to stand up for myself with that made me lose like over half my friends. That whole reason is part of why I'm currently homeless. I have a derogatory remark on my credit and it sucks. At least now I know to be more cautious on who I room with. I'm lucky I made it out of that alive. Then I had to quit my job though, because I wasn't able to qualify for any sort of like medical assistance because I was making too much, even though I really wasn't making that much money. It's like they want you to be homeless and sad in order to attempt to regain your health and comfort. They're basically just like, do you want a place to live or do you want a car? I can't drive my house to work. But then my okay roommate got fired from his job. We couldn't stay at the place we were at any longer because they were basically evicting everybody so they could renovate the place and up the rent. And that was why I ended up here. I knew I was going to be homeless because of that mark on my record, and I'm not allowed to make much money. So I decided if I'm going to be homeless, I want to be homeless where the weather's the best. Plus, I feel a lot more safe being pretty far away from my old creepy stalker roommate. So altogether, my last decade, yeah, he was interesting. My life right now is not exactly how I want to live forever. It could be a lot worse. I'm very grateful for everything that I have. Very grateful for all my subscribers. Something's really triggering my allergies and like making my voice sound like altogether, I am not completely disappointed with my life. I'm just glad that I have everything that I have and I'm able to do a lot of the stuff that I do. All I know is I'm not going to be in my current living situation much longer. I'm going to be happy, healthy, and living in an actual place that I like with enough money. I don't know where that cut off at. That's like the universe's way of saying stop rambling forever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I'm like rambling a lot. It's just, girl, I'm tired. I haven't had any coffee. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and take advantage of like the abusing the free refill system for like a bit. I'm gonna head out. Peace, love, Jesus. If you enjoyed, subscrizzle for mizzle. Subscribe to my Patreon, give sis some coin when I'm feeling more motivated and like have a better concept of time management, because right now my IQ is like -4. I wish like one of y'all could just like come over and like rub my neck. I pinched a nerve when, I think it was when I was working out. Bye, love you.